Hello students, welcome back. In this lecture we are going to perform some numerical of our fourth chapter, that is motion in a plane, so that your doubts can be clear, and I will also tell some points to remember so that you will not have any problem in solving the question. So our first question is, find the unit vector of 4 I cap minus 3 j cap plus k cap. So I have already told you in the previous video that this vector is in the form of ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. Now we are having the value ax is 4, ay is minus 3 and az is 1. Now we know the formula for unit vector, that is we denote unit vector by cap, so that is a cap will be a vector upon the magnitude of this vector. So we are having the vector but we don't have the magnitude. So now we have to find the magnitude, and for finding the magnitude what we have to do, we have to simply square all this term and under root the square of these term. Okay, so now this is the point to remember. This will even help you further. Now we are having the value of ax, that is 4. So now it will be 4 square plus, that is minus 3 square plus 1 square, and we are getting the value 16 plus 9 plus 1 under root 16, that is 26 under root. Now we are having value of vector A magnitude. Now we can simply write the unit vector will be your A vector upon the magnitude of the vector. Now we are having A vector, that is 4I cap minus 3j cap plus k cap upon the magnitude, and we find out the magnitude, that is 26 under root. So this is the answer, and this is the thing that you have to remember, and it is a important thing, and it will even help you in your more example. Now let's do another example. Now our next question is, two forces 20 Newton and 5 Newton are acting at an angle of 120 degree between them. Find the resultant force in magnitude and direction. So we are having two forces, and I am considering it force first, that is I am considering it A, that is 20 Newton, force B, that is 5 Newton, and angle between them is 120 degree, and we have to find out the resultant and the alpha, that is the direction. Now for resultant we are having the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta whole under root. A is having value 20 square plus 5 square plus 2 multiply 20 multiply 5 multiply cos 120 degree. Now 20 square will be 400 plus 25 plus 100, that is 200, and cos 120 degree is minus 1 by 2, and that will be your 425, and after cancel these we are having minus 100 and that will be 325 under root, and this will come around 18.03 Newton. Now we are having the resultant vector. Our first question is clear, that is resultant, that is 18.03 Newton. Now we have to find out the tan alpha, that is direction. So for direction we are having the formula b sin theta upon a plus b cos theta. We are having the value of b, that is 5 Newton, 5 sin 120 degree upon 20 plus 5 cos 120 degree. Now sin 120 degree is under root 3 by 2 plus 5, and cos 120 degree is minus 1 by 2, and after solving this we are having 0.2475. that means tan alpha is 0.2475 and alpha will be tan inverse 0.2475, and tan inverse 0.2475 we are already having, that is given in the question, that is tan inverse 13 degree and 54 minutes. So we find out the angle, that is 13 degree and 54 minutes. So this is a little bit revision what we have done till now. Now let's do some more questions. Now our next question is, find the vector AB if A is having the dimension 1, 2 and 3 and B is having the dimension 2, 3 and 4. So this question is related to that we have learned in the previous lecture. Now first of all I am drawing a plane, that is a 3D plane. Let's suppose this is x, y and z, and this is a point O, and we are having A, that would be like suppose this is here, that is 1, 2 and 3, and suppose this is your point B, that is 2, 3 and 4. Now I am connecting O with A, that is vector OA, and that is vector OB. Now we are having vector OA, we can write it 1, 2 and 3. It is we have to write it in the form of I, J and K cap. So it would be 1 I cap plus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap, and we are having a vector OB, that would be 2 I cap plus 3 J cap and plus 4 K cap. This is clear. Now we have to find out vector AB. So vector AB will be this, and now what we have learned through the triangle law of vector addition, that the resultant is sum of the two vectors. So it is showing the direction OA to OB, so this will be its resultant. So OB will be OA vector plus AB vector. So OB will be OA vector plus AB vector, because OB is the resultant vector. Now but we have to find out AB. So AB would be OB vector minus OA vector. Now we are having OB vector, that is 1 I cap plus 2 J cap plus 3 K cap minus OB vector is, we are having OB vector that is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus 4k cap minus 1i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, and we have to subtract I cap from I cap, j cap from j cap, and k cap from k cap. So after subtracting all these, what we are getting? We are getting I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So our AB vector is I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So if you are in any competitive exam, so you don't have that much time that you have to do that much. So for this I am telling a trick to you. If they are saying that you have to find AB vector, so what you have to do, you just have to subtract B from A. That means if they are saying AB vector, then you have to subtract B from A, and if they are saying you have to find out BA vector, then you have to subtract A from B. So this term will help you a lot, and this is the basic thing. Now let's move towards the next question. Now our next question is, find the unity vector parallel to the resultant of the vectors. Now what we have learned till now, that resultant vector will be your vector A plus vector B, that we have learned in the triangle law of vector addition. Now I will add these terms, because I have already told you that I will be added in I, J will be added in J, and K will be added in K. So your resultant vector will be 3 plus 1, that is 4i cap, 4 minus 5j, that means minus j cap, and minus 2 plus k, that means minus k cap. So we are having the resultant vector, that is 4i cap minus j cap minus k cap. Now we have got the resultant vector, but what we have to do, we have to find the unit vector, and in our first question what we have done, we have already find the unit vector. So here unit vector will be r cap is r vector upon the magnitude of r. So for finding the magnitude of r, first of all let us find out the magnitude. So magnitude of r will be 4 square plus minus 1 square plus minus 1 square whole under root, that we have learned in the first question. 4 square will be 16 plus 1 whole under root, and that will be 18 under root, and that will come around 3 under root 2. Now we have the values of r magnitude, and we have already have the vector r. So the unit vector of resultant is 4i cap minus j cap minus k cap upon 3 under root